Hey guys, today we're fitting some towing mirrors, extendable towing mirrors for a Land Cruiser 150 Prado. This guide that I'll be doing today, this video, will be a guide pretty much for all the towing mirrors. It's the same concept, the only difference would be removal of the actual door trim, position of screws and stuff, but it's the same overall guide onto fitting the towing mirrors. Alrighty, so we unbox the towing mirrors. So they're actually labelled on the box left and right, individually packed, as you can see, well packed. Have a look in here. Towing mirror there, and it comes with the 3 nuts to go on there as well. So let's get started and fit these mirrors. This is the 150 Prado door trim. If you want to have a look closely where we're going to start undoing. So on the 150 Prado you've got this cover here. We've got to unclip it from the inside. Please be careful when unclipping, as you don't want to scratch your interior, you don't want to scratch no plastics. So use something that's pretty much soft at the back, but can actually unclip at the same time. And also in the actual door handle itself, there's a plastic cover there that we're going to unclip as well. As you can see here, that just pops out. So these 2 clips are the first things we're going to take off to start undoing the door trim. Nice and gently, that pops off, as you can see. Clips are all still intact, so just be careful when taking it off. And the second one will be the inside. Nice and gentle. Now if you have a look inside, so you got your Phillips head there, and the same with these 2 here. Now next thing we'll do is come to this plastic here, just gently pop that off, 2 clips, just try and pop it off evenly so you don't break any clips. They're your main screws that are holding the actual door trim, and the rest is actually held on by clips right around. Some vehicles might have screws down the bottom, so it's always a good idea to have a look. And on this one there's no screws, so it's pretty much all clips. So we'll gently start to grab from the bottom. There we go. Side. Lift up. As you can see, comes straight off. Undo. Clips on the inside. Nice and easy, and there you have it, door trim's off. Now what's left is, if you have a look in there, you've got 3 10mm nuts and this power cable here, so unclip that. Then we'll go and undo the 3 nuts, and then it's ready to put the towing mirrors on. Just make sure to hold the actual mirror when undoing. The last thing you want is the mirror to drop, damage. Hit the floor, hit the car, that's the last thing you want. With 2 hands, just gently wiggle it off. And that's the factory mirror. So this is the towing mirror. So we're ready now to put this on. Door trim's off, mirror's off, it's all ready. It's pretty much plug and play. First thing you do is feed your wiring through, and then followed by the actual studs itself. It's always good to get a hand with someone else, just in case you don't scratch or damage, just to help you guide through. So it lines straight back up with the original holes. Can't see. Go. That's in there. Make sure the actual rubbers meet up as well, so it gives it a nice seal. And then we'll go ahead and fit the nuts that came with the kit. And like I said, it's a plug and play system, so there's no need to tap into wires, no need for an auto elect. It's a do-it-yourself job. So just hand tighten those so they don't move. And we'll go up and just nip up the nuts. Not too tight. Just a nice little nip. And plug and play. And that's it. Good idea to put the wiring, just tuck it behind there, just so it's out of the way when you put your actual door trim back on. And we'll come around and have a look at the actual mirror and just make sure everything's lined up as it should. And as you can see, this one here is perfect and ready to go. That's done now, and now it's time to put the door trim back on. First step is the handles, get that back in. Make sure they're working. So once you put these two clips back in for the door handle and the lock, also the power window, get that back in. And now the key is to get this rubber piece back over the rim of the door, otherwise it won't sit in place. So just make sure that goes over. There we go. Make sure the top clips back into place, and when popping your clips back in, just want to make sure all the clips are back in the door trim, not stuck in the door, to give it a perfect connection and nice and strong. All the clips are back in. You can hear them all click in. It's all back in. And now put your screws. Covers back on. And this cover back on. There we have it. Mirrors back all together. There's your OCAM towing mirror. Ready to start towing. and now we can do the driver's side. So it's a repeat process of the passenger side. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is the finished install of the OCAM towing mirrors on the 150 Prado. As you can see, this is the end result. They are adjustable, power mirrors and blinkers, as you see. That's them. Just a beautiful product. There's your blinker. And now you're getting ready to tow. Get out there and tow, guys.